Today we're going to be talking about a really important element of your support contract package, your presentation of on-site services and your presentation of your monthly service agreement. The way you present these elements of your support contract offering is going to be really important to selling support contracts and also to conveying the benefits of support contracts to your prospects, customers, and clients. We're going to look at a sample presentation from a specific computer consulting company and discuss the different elements that you need to have to create a really compelling case for your support contracts. As usual, the name, location, and logo of the company have been removed for protection. What we're going to be covering is when to introduce support contract services and regular services during the sales process. So we're going to review the sales process and talk about when you can present this information. We're going to talk about the concept of the rate card and its place in presenting on-site services and monthly service agreements. I'll look at a sample rate card and how it highlights on-site services and monthly service agreement components. We're going to also talk about how to present your on-site services and monthly service agreements with your rate card and your website. So we're going to talk about integrating these different elements, both of which are really important to selling support contracts, your website and your rate card. We're also going to discuss the importance of selling benefits rather than simply features when presenting your services. And then also creating a distinct difference between on-site regular service rates and support contract rates. So we're going to discuss why it's really important to show that the difference of these two things are really like night and day. Then we're going to discuss the importance of keeping the presentation of your services and rates simple all the time, every time, and why you should prepare to work with non-technical small business owners. So we're going to define this idea and also discuss why you're going to mostly find non-technical small business owners in your area of expertise. We're going to also talk about what certifications mean with on-site services and a monthly service agreement, and using meaningful graphics and images to complement your services presentation. We're going to talk about the value of consistency when presenting on-site services and monthly service agreement benefits in different ways, and why you need to limit descriptions of services on your rate card and your website to really keep it simple, and then how to display important contact information. Contact information is going to allow people to get in touch with you when they're interested in doing business with you, so this is going to be really important to presenting these elements of your support contracts. So here's a little look at presenting support contract and on-site information and how it fits into the sales cycle. You want to only sell support contracts and services to properly qualified leads and prospects that fit your definition of an ideal client. So you really don't want to look at anyone who's not going to fit into your definition of what your best client is. So you want to look at your best client and really try to replicate this when you're looking at selling support contracts and getting new long-term clients. You also want to present rates in a way that helps promote trust and contributes to your track record with prospects. And this know, like, and trust element is going to be critical to establishing long-term relationships that are really going to last and support your business. And prospects that don't know, like, and trust you are not going to agree to sign support contracts. So you want to present your rates in a way that's supporting this idea of really building that element of trust and your credibility in a way that's going to help strengthen relationships. You need to use your rate card to clearly define rates and policies with a focus on benefits to prospects, customers, and clients. So you're really going to talk about what benefits you're bringing from a business perspective to the different people that you're targeting and trying to really get signed on to support contracts with your company. And to really look at this concept in more detail, you want to review Module 4 of the Computer Consulting Kit Home Study course. That's going to tell you all you need to know about support contracts and really help reinforce the information that we're talking about here and also provide you with more information that's going to really help you build your support contracts. So what exactly is the evolution of sales? First of all, you're going to evaluate prospects, customers, and clients in the sales funnel when you're talking about your sales process. So you want to ask yourself some of these questions, all of these questions, when you're thinking about evaluation of the different people that you're working with. So first of all, who is where in your sales funnel? Think about at what point in the sales process these people are. Are they prospects that haven't paid for services yet? Are they customers that have paid for services but haven't signed support contracts? Or are they clients that you're now working with long term? So think about who's where in this process. And how will you present benefits for your rate card and not just rates? So really think about the business benefits that you offer as part of your solutions, and think about how you're going to present these benefits. How can you best address prospects, customers, and clients' needs? So think about how you're going to be able to really best solve problems and really deal with the needs of the people that you're working with and really satisfy what they need in order to grow their businesses. And how will you answer questions from prospects, customers, and clients? You really need to learn how to anticipate what questions you're going to get and have the answers ready so that you can really sell people on support contracts and really build a good relationship with your prospects, customers, and clients. You want to let your client evolve. There's definitely an idea of evolution when you're talking about the sales process. It's not just going to go right into a long-term relationship. It's going to be a steady process of growth. You want to take each target from prospect suspect to qualified prospect and new potential customer to new customer for initial and major installation projects, and finally to your goal of your long-term steady client on a mutually beneficial monthly support contract arrangement. And again, the goal of this whole process is becoming an outsourced virtual IT department. So your goal is really to be handling all of their IT needs and really showing them how to integrate technology into their businesses in a way that's going to benefit them and help them really grow and change as they need to.
Do you want more of the best, steady, high-paying computer business clients? Then sign up for free, proven computer business tips now at computerbusinesstips.com. Again, that's computerbusinesstips.com.